Welcome back to another Windows 11 tutorial. This is James, and in this video I'm going to show you on how to stay organized by using multiple desktops in Windows 11. So what are the benefits on using multiple desktops? So by having multiple desktops, it allows you to separate your tasks into different places. So this is handy if you need to multitask different projects. So by designated a desktop for work or to designate a desktop for gaming, it allows you to work on multiple projects without overwhelming yourself with one desktop screen. So instead of going through a collection of browser tabs that have different priorities or projects, you can simply switch desktops to keep everything in its own place. So by having a gaming focused desktop or by having a work setup desktop, so it is very helpful. It allows you to separate your work matters from your personal activities as well. So how do we actually use this feature? So by going to the taskbar, you can see the task view button. But if you don't see this, all you have to do is to go to taskbar settings by right clicking on it and by enabling task view here. So by enabling that, you can now have your task view button. So by clicking on it, you can see your first desktop here. So this is the default desktop that you've been using. Okay, so how do we create a new desktop? All you have to do is to click on the new desktop here and you can see desktop 2. Okay, so by clicking on it, we're now in desktop 2. But of course, by using the same background, you might be confused on what desktop you are on. So we can actually change the background here by right clicking on it and choose background. So this allows you to actually customize your desktop so that you can know which desktop are you on. So for this one, I'm just going to use this default wallpaper. And as you can see, by clicking on the task view button here, you can see we have 2 desktops with different backgrounds. And actually, by right clicking on it, we can actually rename it. So example, I want this to be a gaming focused desktop. So I can just rename it by right clicking on it and click on rename. Now you can actually move the desktops. So if you want your new desktop to be the first one, all you have to do is to click on move left. And as you can see, it is now switched. But if you want to switch it again, just right click on it and move right, and vice versa. And actually, you can also close it if you don't want the new desktop here. Okay, as easy as that. Now let's go create a new desktop and I'll show you some shortcuts here. So I'm just going to customize it a little bit. And I'm going to rename it as gaming. And here we go. So there are actually shortcuts so that you can use it effectively. So by using the Windows tab command, we can actually bring up the task view button here. Okay, so without pressing the taskbar button here, you can actually just use the Windows tab, and by that we can actually bring up the task view button here. Okay, so right now I'm in gaming, going to work, so Windows tab, click on gaming, here we go, Windows tab, go back to work. Okay, so that is the first shortcut. And to save even more time, so if you want to create a new desktop entirely, there's a shortcut which is Windows Control D. So Windows Control then D, and as you can see, I'm now in desktop 3 because I've created a new desktop. So for example, I'm going to say this for streaming, and I'm going to change the background. So I'm going to use the light version of the Windows 11 wallpaper. So the shortcut that I've used before, you can actually switch between the 3 desktops as well. Click on it, Windows tab, and then click on it. But there's actually a even faster way. So for example, I'm in the streaming desktop right now. And if I want to go to the work desktop without even using the Windows tab, all we have to do is to press Windows Control, then using our arrow keys. Now since my work desktop is on the left, all I have to do is to press on Windows Control, then left arrow. and as you can see, I've just switched from multiple desktops as well. So by going to the streaming desktop, all we have to do is to Windows Control, then right arrow key. And there you go. So that is an even faster way on switching desktops efficiently. So by utilizing the Windows shortcuts, by using our keyboard, it really saves a lot of time, and also increases productivity if you have a lot going on multiple desktops. And this can segregate your work into different desktops. And that's it for this video. So I hope you've learned a lot by utilizing the multiple desktops feature in Windows 11. And I think that this is one of the highlights of Windows 11, so that you can actually differentiate different desktops for different purposes. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you, and see you in the next video.